everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with a really long speed build. I don't remember when was the last time that I made a video this long, but I've just felt really inspired lately to build like bigger builds and bigger houses. So I just decided to go for it. And today we're building in Chestnut Ridge. That is the world that we got with the Horse Ranch expansion pack. If you hear noises in the back, it's my cat. She's playing with a paper ball. And yeah, she kind of likes to make noises every time that I do a voiceover. So if you're not new to the channel, you already know that because I've mentioned it before. But yeah, we're building in Chestnut Ridge. This is the 64 by 64 lot that it's in the very bottom left, bottom right corner of the map. And yeah, I just wanted to build like a big ranch, something modern, something still a little bit country. It's kind of a really weird mix of styles. And I actually took the inspiration from another floor plan that I found on Pinterest. So you see me creating the floor plan from the very beginning, and that's because this is a realistic floor plan and I just loved everything in this house. And it doesn't look that big, I think, but it just took me forever to like decorate it and stuff like that, because yeah, I think if you've watched at least one or two of my videos, you already know that I'm pregnant. I'm currently 5 months pregnant, and I'm a little bit slower than usual when it comes to processing things. So pregnancy brain and stuff like that, I just try to remember what I'm doing. And this house actually took me like 3 days to finish. I had almost 7 hours of footage, and the best I could do was to just cut everything and have this 35-minute voiceover, and it's like 39 minutes with the screenshots. It's kind of a massive build. So I really hope you guys stay all the way to the end of this video, because that would mean the world to me if you actually really like this. And if you could let me know in the comments down below if you like the idea of having longer builds and longer videos, I mean, because sometimes I just feel inspired and I want to build something massive. And because I've been trying to be more detailed oriented with my builds, sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to just finish everything. And also I don't know, I just been really tired because of work, because of the baby and everything like that. So that's why I just haven't had much time or energy, because it's not a matter of time, actually it's a matter of energy. I just haven't felt like really awaken, I would say, all the time. So decorating and building and stuff like that, I just get really tired. Actually, my boyfriend had to move, he did it on Friday. He moved all my setup to his desk in our bedroom, because my setup is always in the living room. So I have my gaming chair and everything like that. And I was actually using the couch as my sitting spot because my back hurts in my game chair. And yeah, I started to use the couch from the living room. And now my boyfriend on Friday, he actually moved all my setup to the bedroom, and he moved his setup to the living room. So right now I can play from bed. So during the weekend, that's basically what I've been doing. I've been just relaxing, taking some, like, resting a lot, and also playing the Sims like crazy. So I finished this build, I edited this video, I'm doing this voiceover, I actually finished another build and I'm working on another one. So there's a lot that I have finished already, but we will see with time if I get to upload them more frequently, because as I said, work, baby, backache and stuff like that. And also the pregnancy brain is just incredibly annoying how much it takes me to remember stuff, or just to, in this case with this build, what took me the longest was actually finding items that I really wanted to use, because I had like an idea of what I wanted to do in the interior, but for some reason not I couldn't find all the items that I was trying to use. I didn't have a specific idea when it came to what furniture I wanted to use and stuff like that. It's been kind of weird. So yeah, that's why I had almost 7 hours of footage, and it was just insane. But you see that the house is coming along really easily right now, because even though I use floor plans inspired, like realistic floor plans and stuff like that, I still build the shell of the house before I start recording. So I do it first, then I delete everything, and then I go back and start recording. So usually what you see is the second version of the shell, but not as it's not the same with the interior. I mean, the interior I decorate it as you see it. So I choose the color scheme, I choose the wallpapers, the flooring, and the style that I want to try to go for. And then you just see me trying to find the items. And in this video, I actually kept a lot of the footage of me trying to find out what I wanted to use, because I struggled. I really did struggle trying to find all the items, trying to feel that the house was looking the way that I wanted it to look. And I was trying to use different items that maybe I don't usually use, and things like that, and also a lot of debug items. So every time that I try to build something that comes from a realistic floor plan, and that's something that I'm gonna start to apply to all my builds, I try to go for something a little bit more realistic. I try to add a lot of details, and that's something that you will see in this build. You will see a lot of details, maybe things that I tend to forget to add to builds, maybe things that I never considered before and stuff like that. But yeah, in this build, there's a lot of detail, a lot of me trying to find the perfect item and stuff like that. And the color scheme that we're going for is actually this really light wood tones with a lot of white and this kind of sage green. I realized I was actually building the other build that I'm currently working on, and I told my boyfriend, like, I'm going through this phase in which I think I'm going for items and color schemes that are more pastel, like more light wood tones and things like that, and maybe not so messy and not so like weird. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going through this phase. Maybe I'm just feeling a little bit calm and relaxed, and I just want to have something that is a little bit nicer and maybe a little bit more minimalistic. But I wouldn't say I went for something minimalistic in this build, because I had a lot of things, and you will see it. But yeah, I talked over the living room, but you see more or less how the style that I was trying to go for in this build. This build is actually also up on the gallery. I uploaded it the second I finished it, and I took all the screenshots and everything like that. I uploaded it to the gallery, so it's already up, and you can go and download it. You can find it under my EAID, which is KaarySims, or under the hashtag KaarySims as well. And all my builds are up on the gallery. When you watch a video, it's because it's up on the gallery, or maybe I'm trying to upload it to the gallery, but I do upload all my builds to the gallery. The only builds that are not up on the gallery already are the apartment series that we're working on. I haven't forgotten about them. I actually really want you guys to give me more suggestions, because we are missing 2 apartments. So we're missing a study apartment and the 3-story apartment that has like 4 bedrooms. I don't exactly remember. But we have those 2, and once we finish those 2 apartments, I'm gonna be uploading the whole build to the gallery for you to download if you want. And yeah, just go and check the playlist down below. I'm gonna be linking putting the link to the playlist, and also if I remember, I'm gonna be adding it here to the screen, or maybe at the end of the video. I'm gonna try to remember to do that, but you can go and check it out on the playlists, because it's a playlist. And yeah, we're in the kitchen right now. I really liked using these Parenthood counters and the sink, because my biggest problem with the Parenthood counters is that the sink doesn't have the same texture when it comes to the with the countertop. So the colors are a little bit different, because the countertops in the counters actually have textures, and the sink doesn't have any textures on it, and it doesn't come in the same exact colors. So I try not to use them together, and that's something that shouldn't happen. But for this build, I wanted to go for something a little bit more rustic but still a little bit modern, and I just decided to go for it and embrace the fact that it's an older pack and that we didn't get like many matching items in the same pack. But yeah, there's gonna be this kind of breakfast nook in here, and I was thinking that maybe I could have added things for pets on the inside. I didn't add anything for pets. And I was thinking, if you have like this big ranch that's gonna have horses, it's gonna have cows, and it's gonna have chicken as well, maybe you could have easily have a pet in here, maybe a dog or something like that. But yeah, for some reason I didn't consider adding anything for dogs or anything like that in the interior. But you can easily add those things. There's a lot of space in this house. And yeah, you see me here playing with the plates that we got with the Home Chef Hassle stuff bag, if I remember correctly. I decided to use them as a tray because I love those plates. I actually have some of them really similar in real life. But I'm obsessed with the style, with the colors, with everything, so I wanted to use them as a tray and just have some decor there in the kitchen island, and I really liked it. And here we're decorating a little bit more of the counters because there's a lot of counters in this kitchen, and every time that I have bigger kitchens, I really think that, like, I feel like if you have nothing on them, it looks really weird, and like, I don't know, it doesn't look nice. So I like to add a lot of clutter to them. Still, everything should be fully functional. I didn't playtest this build. It's up on the gallery already, but I didn't playtest anything. But I made sure when I was decorating that your Sims could actually access everything from here. So there shouldn't be any issues when it came to the cooking spaces, because you will see that even though there's a lot of clutter in here, I still have like empty spaces for your Sims to cook on, and also they can use the island if they want. But yeah, this house is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, I think. It's a massive one, and there's an office area as well. So here you can see it. We're decorating the office right now. I didn't have a specific family in mind because I just wasn't considering anything in particular to decorate this build. I just wanted to go with the color scheme that I was trying to go for, and also with the style. So I didn't consider like any careers or any kind of Sims that could live in here. So I think it's really customizable to your liking, so you can go and just adapt everything for your family. And yeah, I just really enjoyed decorating this house. I had a lot of fun, even though it was really overwhelming for me to finish it. And I don't know why. I know I've mentioned it before, but I don't know why every time that I don't have the energy, or I don't have enough time, or I'm just kind of overwhelmed with life, I build these bigger kind of houses and lots and stuff like that. I don't know why I do that. It's something that happens in my brain. Like every time that I feel overwhelmed, or that I don't have enough time because of work or any other reason, I feel like, okay, let's build something massive, like, I don't know, an apartment complex, or let's build a supermarket or whatever, or in this case let's build a house, like a ranch in the bigger lot that we have in the game, and add all the details and everything like that that you can actually include in a build. So yeah, I don't know if it's like self-sabotage or anything like that, but I really hope you guys like it and that the end result is something that you enjoy. And yeah, I don't know how I have managed to talk this much already. I didn't consider that I would have that much to talk about. But something interesting about this ensuite bathroom is actually that in the floor plan it was divided into 3 areas. So there's an empty, like a small place for the toilet that it's gonna be completely separated from the rest, and this is the other part of the bathroom. And the third part is a kind of hallway, like really tiny hallway that separates this space from the toilet area. So that was interesting. That's something that I actually struggled a little bit when I was trying to create the floor plan and everything like that. It took me a while, but I ended up making it work. So I don't know, I've never been to a house that actually has a toilet separated from the rest of the bathroom. I don't know about you guys, if you live in a place like that, if you have ever stayed in a house like that, or I don't know. I've never been in any places that have the toilet separated. But we're decorating one of the kids' rooms. So this is actually for a teenager. I wanted to use this bed that is actually from high school years, if I remember correctly. It's one of my favorite beds. I think it's beautiful. I like the details. I like the colors and everything. It's just beautiful. And because I wanted to keep the color scheme throughout the whole house, I just decided to try and find items that would match the style but still give you this kind of teenagers vibe. So this teen actually plays the guitar, so I added a guitar in there. I love that it comes in the same green swatch that I was trying to use throughout the build. And yeah, there are not that many like I don't know, modular pieces or customizable furniture or anything like that in here. I just wanted to go with really traditional and regular items. So it's like you're really decorating the bedroom and you are not buying like a set of furniture to decorate it. So yeah, I really liked it. So this kit is mainly, I would say, into music or fashion. I added different details in here and things that they wouldn't like specifically tell you, okay, this teen is into this or that. I added more random clutter and things that are more, I would say, normal for teenagers, instead of going for a specific I don't know, hobby or whatever. But they do have this record player in here. I completely forgot that we got the one from the Party Essentials kit. I used some items from the Party Essentials kit. I think I used like 1 or 2 items from the kit in this build. And I don't know why I didn't remember that we had the record player that I could have used in the living room or in some other place. I completely forgot because I still have like mixed feelings when it comes to that kit. I bought it because of like specific items, and because in my obsession, I do need to have all the Sims packs, like all the building packs actually, because I do still I still haven't bought like 2 or 3 cast kits. I don't remember which ones, but there are like 2 or 3 that I do not have because I just don't care that much about them. But when it comes to the building packs or kits, I just need to have them all. So yeah, I ended up buying the Party Essentials kit, even though I have these mixed feelings because some of the items are just not my cup of tea. It's not the texture that I would expect from the Sims team in 2024. So yeah, and I don't complain that much about that, but in this case I just feel really strong about the fact that some of the items are just not good enough for a 2024 pack from The Sims 4. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think. I think people still are having like mixed feelings when it comes to that kit. But yeah, I didn't use the record player as I mentioned, but I used like 2 other items. I don't remember which ones. I think the table and something else, but I don't remember which one. So if you don't have it, you can just go and replace it. I used the table outside in the backyard, so you will see when we get there. But we're decorating one of the kids' rooms. And I thought that maybe this kid really liked like farm life or maybe animals or like space and stuff like that. And it's still, I didn't want to have like one hobby or one thing that they liked. They're kids, they like many things. So yeah, I added things for them. But I was thinking that maybe this kid actually had like a twin sibling. I don't know if identical or not, but they do have like a Jack and Jill bathroom, so they share the bathroom that it's already decorated. And I thought that maybe this other kid was actually their sibling, like I mean their twin. So yeah, I just gave them the deck and jail bathroom that originally was not part of the floor plan. It wasn't a deck and jail bathroom, it was just an ensuite bathroom for this bedroom. But then I realized that if I kept the floor plan in that way, like exactly like that, the other room wouldn't have a bathroom because there's only like a half bathroom, and all the other bathrooms are ensuite. So I thought it would be better for gameplay, and realistically speaking, if you have only ensuites, you would need every room to have an ensuite, right? So I turned it into a deck and jail bathroom. But yeah, I added a lot of plushies in here. Maybe not a lot. I don't know why I said that. I didn't add a lot of plushies. I added some toys in here. That tiger plushie that we got with the For Rent expansion pack that I always forget we have, but I really, really like. And yeah, some different things for kids. The toy box that I added in here, it's actually from Parenthood, and I do have mixed feelings about that item because it's a toy box, but it doesn't work as a toy box. It's purely decorational, and I really wish that item was functional. Like you could use it as a toy box. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of logic. But yeah, for some reason the Sims team didn't add any gameplay to that. I think because of the animations and stuff. But yeah, in my mind, that item should definitely have been a playable item. But yeah, we're decorating the stable now. So this is the area for the horses. So you can have up to 3 horses in here if you want. Talking about experience, I don't know if having 3 horses is like great when it comes to gameplay, because you need to do many things with the horses in order to keep them like happy and stuff like that, like taking care of them, things like that. But yeah, the area was really big in here, and I really wanted to make sure that you could have as many horses as you wanted. And yeah, I didn't do that much in that part. So we're decorating now the front deck of this house, and there's 2 spaces in here, and the other one I just wasn't sure what to do with it. So we're decorating like this sitting area in here that looks really cozy and relaxing. I think that during I don't know, like a sunny day or something like that, it would be really cool to just lounge in there and relax and just enjoy the view and stuff like that. So I decided to add some planter boxes in here, like the vertical ones, and maybe you can have like your own garden. There's actually gonna be like a garden space for your Sims to grow their crops and stuff like that in the very back of the build, because this lot is massive. It's really massive, and I thought the build was gonna be a little bit bigger and it would take a little bit more of the space, but it ended up being not as big as I wanted to. So yeah, we're decorating the back terrace right now, and in this part there's another sitting area. There's gonna be like an outdoor eating space. There's gonna be like an outdoor kitchen, and yeah, your Sims are gonna be able to have barbecues in here. I was trying to do something a little bit different in there, but it didn't make sense because that rounded section is actually where the dining space is, and blocking the view, that it didn't make sense. But yeah, this is the outdoor kitchen. I wanted to use these counters from Horse Ranch. In a switch that I haven't used before, I added a mini fridge because I thought it made more sense to have a mini fridge in here than a full fridge. And a grill, of course, my favorite grill. And this is a table from the Party Essentials kit. It's a really nice table. That's why I used it in this build. I will definitely be using it more often. I know I haven't built anything specific with this kit, but I already told you my way of thinking when it comes to the kit. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing something specific with that kit in particular, if I'm just gonna add it to my regular builds and stuff like that. It's not gonna work the same way that I did with the Castle Estate kit, because when we got that kit, I actually built a castle, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that ever again because I'm not so into medieval builds and stuff like that, so please don't ask me to do that. But yeah, with the Party Essentials kit, I don't know if I can do that much about it, but I do have some ideas, so stay tuned because I've been feeling really inspired, as I mentioned, and there's gonna be things that are gonna be different. I also already finished a build for the save file because I haven't built anything for the save file in a while. This is not gonna be part of my save file. I have to do the disclaimer because when I did the 1K challenge, that I never uploaded the tour video or anything like that, and I really apologize for that. I did add this lot as one of the lots that you guys could actually build on and create something, and someone actually did it, so I added it to the save file. It's a pretty build, so yeah, I wouldn't be changing that for another build that I did myself if I gave you guys the chance to do it. But I do have plans for me to showcase the builds that I got from that challenge. And once again, I really want to apologize because I never uploaded the video because I never got enough time to do the tour video and anything like that. So, but don't worry, because I have been thinking of ways to showcase what you guys did and to thank you for participating and for being so active in this tiny community that we're creating right now. Also, thank you so much, because even though I haven't been uploading that often lately, you guys have still been subscribing to the channel, and you've been commenting, and you've been giving me suggestions, and you've been being like, you have been so active and so nice to me, and I really appreciate everything that you guys have been doing lately. I mean, I always appreciate what you guys do, that you're so nice to me and that you care about what I do, and that is something that I just value so much in my life, and that's something that inspires me to keep doing this and to keep uploading and to keep trying to innovate and be more creative. So thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I don't usually mention it, so I think from time to time you guys need to hear that I really appreciate that you are here and that you are part of the community. So yeah, you saw me creating a barn. That was a decision that I made because I had a lot of space in here, and I didn't upload this build as a residential rental because I was thinking that maybe you can just use the roommate system if you want, or if you want to use this build as a residential rental, you can go and change it and turn it into one. But yeah, I fully decorated that barn as well, and you will see it on this video. That's why it's so long. But yeah, I didn't want to upload it as a residential rental because I have been building a lot of residential rentals lately, and I just wanted to have something that wasn't a residential rental. So this is a regular residential home, but you can easily turn it into one if you want to play with that system, or if you want to use the roommate system, you can use it as well, and just find a roommate that wants to live in the barn. I would definitely live in that barn. I think it ended up being so beautiful. You will see when we get there, but we're working in the backyard now, and I divided it into 4 parts. So there's the part for the barn that it's gonna be like an area for your roommate or your tenant to just live in there and have their own space. There's also gonna be this area in here that has the pool, so your Sims can go here and relax and just lounge a little bit and enjoy the sun and maybe the warm temperatures. And there's also gonna be a garden in here, so your Sims can do some crops if they want. And there's gonna be like a play area for the kids. So you see me here creating this sand pit in here, and here are gonna be some toys and some like things for your Sims to use. I did use the Star Wars pack. If you don't recognize this debug item, it's actually from the Star Wars pack. I used it in here, and then I used like 2 or 3 toys here in the sand pit. So if you don't have that pack, or if you don't want to use it or anything like that, you can just replace those items. It's not that big of a deal. I didn't use it anywhere else. I think that the flooring that I'm using in the terrace and also here is actually from the Star Wars pack, but I could be mistaken. I don't remember. But yeah, this is the garden area that I mentioned. I'm gonna be adapting it a little bit because I'm gonna be adding a gate in here to go into the chicken coop. That's also a space that's gonna be shared with the cow, because I wanted to have a cow in here. I thought that maybe the Sims living in here wanted a cow, and they just maybe sold items and sold things like products and stuff like that. I added those bug houses. I don't know the proper name of them. I always forget we have them. I remember when we got eco lifestyle, I would use them all the time. I actually love to play with them when I do gameplay because you can get many things from them, but in my builds I kind of forget that we have them. So I decided to add them in there. So there's a lot of animals that you can have in here and that you can take care of. So maybe you just don't need a dog or a cat or even a hamster or something like that, like a rodent or whatever. But yeah, this is the chicken coop slash cow shed area. So they do share this space, and it's fully fenced so your chicken don't roam around and they don't disappear from your map or anything like that. And yeah, if you watch the cinematics at the beginning, I actually had a cow in here and also some chicken, because I decided to bring my build sim in here and just start taking screenshots with some animals in here, but I didn't have any horses, so that's something that I didn't add in the cinematics or in the screenshots. But you will see some chickens and also some like a cow in here as well. So I think that's pretty fun. That's pretty nice. And this is the area for the horses to play in, so you can actually work their skills in here. They can spend some time in here if you don't want them running around or just going anywhere else. I didn't connect this part to the stable, but I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, you can easily put the horses back in there if you want, or if you want to connect the sections, you can easily do that as well. But we're working on the front area right now. It took me a while, I do have to say that. I wasn't sure what I was trying to do in here, and I decided to add some plants and things like that, and also a debug fence that you will see when we get to that part. Maybe I cut that part from the video, I don't remember. I had to cut so many things. I actually cut the laundry area as well that we have in the house. There's gonna be like a laundry room. I didn't keep that part in the video. But yeah, there are some things that I just cut, but you will see it on the screenshots. So I think the front part of the build, I actually cut it from the speed build because it was just too much and I wasn't so sure what I was trying to do. But we're decorating the barn now, and this is the kitchen area. I really liked the idea of having it closed and not having like this full open concept, and using this art that we got with Industrial Loft Kit. I think it looks really nice, and it's a different vibe, and it's not exactly the same as the other house. And yes, here I did use the same stove. I didn't realize, because this part of the build I actually did it yesterday and the main house and everything like that I did it like 2 days ago, and the kitchen was one of the first things that I did. So I completely forgot that I used the same stove, but I don't think that's that terrible, right? So there are appliances in here, but I did forget to add a trash can in the kitchen. So there's no trash can here. I realized it way later, but yeah, there's no trash can. And also I used the same bar, and that bar is actually as well from the Party Essentials kit. I used it in here and in the interior of the house, like the main house, so I thought it wasn't that terrible as well, because if you like something and then you can use this same exact one in another build, I would definitely do that. And yeah, we're creating this section in here to add a tiny fireplace, so we're using this one from Eco Lifestyle to create more like a comfy area for your Sims. If you want to rent this, I don't know how much you can actually I don't know what you're gonna get for it. I haven't play tested this as a residential rental either, so I don't know how much money you can get from it, but I don't think it's gonna be cheap because it's fully decorated and it's a really big space. So yeah, maybe you can go for it and find out. But this is gonna be like like an area for your Sims to maybe add a computer if they want. I didn't add one because if you want to rent this space, maybe you just don't want to have a computer in there. It doesn't make sense to me. But on the second floor, we're gonna have the bedroom, so it's a lofted area, and there's gonna be a full bathroom. So this is actually a 1-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom. So there's a powder room downstairs that I didn't show you in the video, and this is the bedroom. And I just really like this barn. I think it's really beautiful, and it's really spacious for a barn, for a tiny barn. I just really liked it. The bathroom is also fully functional and decorated and fully renovated as well if you want to think about it. But yeah, I just really like this barn. I think it was such a good idea to add it to the build, because otherwise I wouldn't have known what to do with this space. So we're adding more plants in here as well, like the same planters that I created in the front and in the back of the build, and we're using the exact same plants. But yeah, we're actually heading to the end of the video now, so I hope you guys liked it. I don't know how I managed to do this, but if you like this video, please like it, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description and below. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.
I was gonna fake it till I made it, but you called me out. You had plans and expectations, so you turned around. How could you talk about forever to a guy like me? I was surprised how you could live this. Guess I couldn't see.